Hi, I'm Ray Grijalva,
And I'm Anne Marie Grijalva.
and this is The Joy of the Faith. In this video, we're sharing with you one of the things that has made the greatest impact on our lives in the last year and a half, and that's our awesome young adult community. And a lot of it is due to an awesome ministry called ID916. I'll go into the name and what it means and all that in just a little bit, but the first thing I wanted to say is that no matter if it's this ministry or anything else, building community is so important. If you've watched any of our videos, you see how often we talk about relationships and community and being a friend to others, being Christ to others, and community allows us to do that. So often we meet people and, it's really good conversation and stuff, and at the end of the conversation, you're like, man, it was great meeting you, but in your head you're thinking, I'll probably never see you again, though,
Yeah, and now we have something on ID916 to be able to invite them to. And so often, when I do invite them, I'll ask, are you part of any community? And they'll often say no. And they also say, actually, I've been looking for something to join. And to be able to offer that is the greatest thing. So, Ray, what is ID916?
Glad you asked. ID916, the ID stands for Intentional Disciples, because we're trying to be intentional with everything that we do. We don't just work for work. We work to glorify God. And the 9:16 comes from 1 Corinthians, where Paul says, "For if I preach the gospel, that gives me no ground for boasting. For necessity is laid upon me. Woe to me if I do not preach the gospel." And that's just a beautiful verse to guide our ministry and to think we should always be preaching the gospel. We should always be living as Christ would want us to, and that'll help us grow that community. So what ID916 is basically it's a once-a-month event. You have this Disciples Night once a month, the first Thursday of each month. Yeah. There's a 6:30 Mass, and then after that's a social time. And then we have a catered dinner, and then a live speaker that's streamed in from Ann Arbor, Michigan. And it's just really amazing to have that community and that time to get to know others and introduce new people to the community.
It's so cool, too, because it's throughout the country. So there are different chapters. And so we have one here in Lexington.
Yes.
And it's really great, too, because they provide the speakers. There's not much work you're doing other than providing the venue and the food. So that's really cool. And it's also, it's rooted. So, it's something that's already been created. You're not reinventing anything. So often, people will try to create a young adult group, but they don't have anything to base it off of. So they're just, they're experimenting, they're trying. Yeah. Where ID916, they've already made the trial and error, and they bring what they've learned to your leadership team, which they've done for us.
Exactly. It's tested, right?
Yes.
Some of you might be thinking, well, I'm more introverted. I'm not like you, Ray and Anne-Marie, I don't talk to people as much. I'm kind of more shy. Yeah. Well, that's exactly why you need to be a part of this group. Yeah. Because what we have is we have a leadership team. There's 6 or 7 of us, and we are all different ends of the spectrum. We have Ray and Anne-Marie on one side, and then more introverted people on the other side. So each person has their own gift. You might not be the MC at an event, but you might be running the technology. So it's really cool using your gift to build that community, even though you wouldn't think you're a natural community builder.
It's just been such a blessing in our lives, and if this is something that you may be interested in because you don't have any community where you live, we highly encourage you to check it out.
Yeah, we have the link in the description below, and you can always comment or email us or whatever and ask, how to get in touch with ID916. But I think, to end this, a question that Anne-Marie and I have for you is, do you want more? Do you want a stronger community? Do you want a group of friends that really care about you? Yeah. This will help bring it to you, because only God knows who's going to come into your lives. But being a vessel for Him and bringing His joy and peace to others through an event like ID916 has brought so many amazing people into our lives that we never could have imagined. Yeah. So right now it might seem like a huge task, and you might be like, I really want a community, but I don't know how to start. Get in touch with us. Go to the link below. And you will find a amazing group of people that will come in and train you and equip you to be missionary disciples. We hope that you've enjoyed our little pitch Friday at 16 and be open, to the Holy Spirit guiding you potentially to lead this ministry in your area. If you have any questions, let us know, and have a wonderful day. God love you.